Belletti. He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17, Vinicius Junior.
Indonesia have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And it's Maradona. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get rid. Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Maradona, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. Rivaldo. Well, they can break here. João Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Cleared away. Gundogan. Olise.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. Taken back almost at once. That's really well cleared. Beckham. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Gundogan. Mbappe!
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Olise. Number 87, João Neves. Coming on the field, number 6, Messi.
Mbappe! Yes! And they are cruising away. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Big header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, this does not look good. Alexander-Arnold. Drogba. And he's got his range wrong there. And it's Rivaldo. Ødegaard. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Messi. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's dealt with that really well. Goes back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Drogba. And the pass is intercepted. And time is up. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserving. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking to set free a runner. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to...
It's Drogba! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. De Ligt. He won't be happy with that one. Ribéry. Now it's Ribéry. Bruno Fernandes. Crossed in once more. Punched away. Maradona. Indonesia leading. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Beckham. Maradona. Drogba. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And it's Ribéry. No, that's been intercepted. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he put it away? Quarter of an hour played. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Indonesia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He's in a good position. Shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Maradona. Hernandez. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good read, needed to be. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the shot! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Great ball if he can get there. Look at this, and the shot! Well, they can break here. That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's picked out the run. And he's heaved it away. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Martinez. Now Hernandez. Oh, super find. Oh, smashing header! Out to the right. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ribery. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ribery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Been there, done that,
There will be
unfortunately.
1 minute
You
at a
immediately
time.
want to have a...
Decent chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. And the first half is done. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look
And we
across
come
the
to
other
you
way,
now with a
and
quick
there is nothing
request for
short
support
of
for our
absolute
World
deflation.
Charity Fund.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Indonesia are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to... No mistake! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And he welcomes it in. Belletti. Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Maradona. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Some good work on the right flank here. Maradona. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, well played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the runner. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Indonesia really do look to have it all sewn up here. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Alexander-Arnold. Had a shot!
The attendance for this match was
Forgets just about enough of it.
70,987.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He could be in here. He's through and he's had a hit! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's going to be another corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Adams. And the pass is intercepted. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a pretty loose pass. Martinez chasing after it. He's got a side of goal. Always going over the top.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Half an hour gone in the second half. Drogba! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Indonesia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Indonesia have their third corner. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And that has left him in a heap.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Beckham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Maradona. Drogba. Shot could be on. Great chance! And another try! They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Substitution.
Indonesia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
De Bruyne and De Bruyne! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react.
4 added minutes has been
He'll
indicated.
try from distance. Oh, impressive strike. There will be 4 extra minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. And the counter is on. Hernandez cuts it out. He's tried one! And with that, the final whistle. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's really well cleared.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Oh, he's hit the bar! That is quite remarkable.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Beckham, they're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, played right into his path. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He won't be happy with that one. Indonesia have reclaimed it. Looking for options for movement. It's Drogba!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Still goalless at the moment. Mkhitaryan carries the ball down the right. And that's cause for mild irritation.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he over...
Great hit! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckham, and he's whipped it across. Now the ball's gone astray. Dumfries. Lobbed in behind. And that's put paid to a promising move. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Beckham. And that has put paid to that. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Belletti.
Maradona proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Mbappe. He's found a way through.
Indonesia couldn't really be more
Fires from distance. Corner number 2 then. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham standing over it. Maradona! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that's definitely not his best. Dumfries. It's a pretty loose pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the pass is intercepted. Barella tries to dink it in. Martinez. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Inter Milan get the second half going.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That is a great pick out. Shot could be... And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Adams. Foot in. Di Marco. Mkhitaryan. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Drogba. He rises! He's got away with one there. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Beckham! They've done it! And again they hit the front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Indonesia take the lead. Well, they've got it again.
The attendance for this match
it's
is
Drogba.
72,306.
He's through here. Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia get their fourth corner. Shot at goal! They're up to 5 corners now. Got nowhere to hide after that one. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Good ball over the top.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Thuram looks to clip it forward. Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. Maradona. Oh, he's been caught on it. He's going for goal. It's in. And with that goal comes comfort. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat.
He gets big, and it's in. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
After 73 minutes.
And it didn't take him long.
Number 30.
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. to increase the lead. And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Adams. Mbappe. Now that's a fine challenge.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
And Martinez! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution on the
Inter
field.
certainly look a
Number
very capable
13,
counter-attacking
number
team.
6,
They're direct, they're
coming
quick,
on the field,
and to be honest, they're full of
number
belief
5,
that it'll pay
De
off.
Bruyne. Number
He's had it
41,
taken off him.
Rice.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Drogba. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. How that cross missed everyone is...
Has a goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Goes in for the header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Barella. Rice concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. He's got full. That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Decent hit! He's got a goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
And now he has 2.
Kylian
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Number 3.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope
Coming
from
on the
here, they'll need
field
to see their more experienced
number
lads step up to the plate now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Zielinski kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital. And that's that. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Just a quick
Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
If you have a ticket.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and welcome
of
to
the
today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mbappe. That'll be a throw. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since.
Has a goal! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that was vital. He's had a hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 9 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Maradona. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Belletti. Played into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Drogba. Now it's Maradona. A real chance if he can get through. And that's been repelled. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And here's Mbappe. Belletti. And it's hoisted clear. Lobbed in behind. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ruben Dias is there to clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Approaching the half-hour mark. And he was quick to react. Now it's Drogba. Played out towards the right wing. Hernandez tries to clear. Messi. De Ligt. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ruben Neves. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's the chance to counter. Looks to go up and over. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Amrabat. Great ball if he can get there. And they've been given a corner. Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Belletti.
And it's Maradona. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi goes in for the header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Maradona could move up a gear here. Tries to dink it through. It's out for a goal kick. Now he's off and running. Oh, perfectly measured that. Heads it! And again! Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's heaved it away.
Two added minutes has been
Showing
indicated.
good feet. And that's been drilled in. Drogba. Ruben Neves. That has been cut short. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And here's Mbappe. Maradona. Drogba. Maradona. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, nicely intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is it's Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ruben Neves actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's got space in the area. Mbappe! Beckham. Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass has gone astray. Beckham. Maradona. Amrabat is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's Ruben Neves. Fiddles it through. Shapes to
The
shoot!
attendance for this match was 71,000.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Amrabat has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Beckham. Maradona. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Van Dijk with the clearance.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Now there's the clearance. Drogba. Hernandez. No, that's been intercepted.
Belletti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Ligt cuts out the pass. Beckham, the man we've all come to watch. Now it's Mbappe. Indonesia have a free kick. Knocks it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now that's well seen too. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cleared away. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Olise.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi might just make this. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's being shifted off it. Oyarzabal. And it's lofted through here. Chance here to counter. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hernandez. Done delicately. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Coming on the field is number 5.
Beckham.
De Bruyne. Substitution
Messi,
taking place.
he's had a shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! An act of charity gratefully received. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Adams gets across and deals with it.
Well, both sides
Added minutes has
might
been
have to settle
indicated.
for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Cleared without hesitation. The final seconds now. That is good alertness.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he's taking no chances there. Ruben Dias gets it away. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match
Hello,
award,
attendees.
and
This
no
is the
surprise there.
Most Children's
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
Hello,
much riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. He's going for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ribery. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Maradona. Oh, super find. Kane. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position.
And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That's good vision. Oh, well played, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick. Adams picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Kane. It's Kane!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank. Valde tries a cross. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's been shifted off it. Beckham. Here's Maradona. Beckham. And he welcomes it in. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Nicely aimed pass. Kane. Tries a shot! It's there!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer after 21 minutes is
So the
number
first
22,
moment of real significance.
Ribery.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Maradona. And he's had it nicked away. Now he's off and running. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ribery! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ribery knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shot at goal! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smooth. It's Maradona! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Beckham, the man we've all come to watch. Now it's Kane. And it's Beckham. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And the header! And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. Mbappe. He's got... It's in! Offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Belletti.
And it's Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Balde. Here's Vitinha. Balde. Ribéry is in a really good position out wide. Luis Suarez. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. Drogba does well to get it back. Vitinha. Foot in. He has found a way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vitinha! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant! Well, there was to be no other outcome. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Drogba. Kane. Vitinha. No, that was never going to make it. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's looking to set free a runner. And here's Kane. Ribéry. And Ribéry! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Once. And there is the half-time whistle.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford...
Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Bruno Fernandes. He's played him through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Maradona. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's intervened well there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Attendance for this match was 70,987.
Beckham in acres of space out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got
Coming
changes
on the
here
field
from both
is
sides, in fact.
Number 5. De Bruyne. Substitutions taking place.
And that has left him in a heap. Nicked it back promptly. Beckham. Upamecano calmly anticipates. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's through here. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Maradona has created one goal already. Vitinha, Kane, and here's Drogba. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Maradona. That is a brilliant interception. And back in possession and ready to go again. Bruno Fernandes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Lewandowski. Maradona. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Ribéry. Oh, that's a key interception. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
Number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
41. Rice. Substitution.
Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Belletti.
Adams. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He is through here. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Beckham having a look.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, they could be caught out here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Caught offside that time. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. That is good alertness. Oh, good-looking ball. Beckham. Maradona. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And now a sudden chance to counter. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that has been clubbed away. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty...